What I want to discuss this evening is AMH, Anti Mullerian Hormone, AMH. That's what I want to talk about this night. This hormone, the test could be done at any time of menstrual cycle. One, what do you use this test for? Number one, you want to know how many eggs remaining in your ovary. That's number one. Number two, you want to know if you have PCOS. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Number three, you want to know the quality of eggs in your ovary. These are the three reasons you need to do AMH. Some of you will go to the laboratory second or third day of menstrual cycle. They will tell you to do LH and FSH prolactin on second or third day of menstrual cycle. So if I ask some of you to come and do tests, to go and do tests, they will say, no, come back when you are menstruating. I want to confirm to you that some of the professionals that they used to send patients back, now they should come back second day of their menstrual cycle for all the hormones, is because they cannot do AMH. If you have a lab who can do AMH for you, then you can do hormonal test at any time of menstrual cycle. Look at it this way. If you do second or third day LH and FSH, what we are trying to do that period is to check the quality of eggs in your ovary. And these two hormones, LH and FSH, they are only stable at the beginning of the menstrual period if you are trying to check the quality of eggs. So now, but in any other time of the menstrual cycle, these LH and FSH are not stable. So for people like me, some of you that have been to this place, you find out that anytime you come here, that is when we are going to run your hormone, because we do not need to wait till second or third day of your menstrual cycle, because we can run AMH for you to determine the quality of your egg. AMH is stable from day 1 to the 28 days of menstrual cycle. FSH and LH, they are not stable. They are only stable at the beginning of menstrual cycle. So if you do AMH, you do LH and FSH. AMH is for between the good result of AMH start from 1 to 3.5 nanogram per ml. If you have any value that is lesser than 1 nanogram per ml, it shows that you have a low AMH. And if you have a low AMH, it means the quality of eggs inside you is very low. I will explain what this thing means. The quality of eggs inside you is very, very low. But if you have AMH above 3.5, what does that mean? It means your ovaries are not in right order to produce egg, which means you have PCOS. So if anything happens to your hormones or to your body and your AMH is above 3.5, number one, it means at that point in time, don't try to take anything to stimulate your ovary to produce egg, because the quality of egg inside you is very low. Number two, at that point in time, if you want to go for IVF and your AMH is very low, what does that mean? It means they will need to double the stimulation injection they want to give you to recruit egg in your ovary. And that one may make the quality of eggs in your ovary to be very low. So if your AMH is not between 1 and 3.5, I will advise that treat yourself. If your AMH is low, then treat yourself for your AMH to come up. If your AMH is too high, treat yourself for you to know what is the right value of your quality of your ovary. Patients don't know that. You see, patients don't know that AMH that you people ignore is very, very important. When you want to do IVF and you do your AMH and it's too high, that means you need to know that they need to double, or the injection they are giving you may not bring good eggs coming out from your ovary. So that is the more reason that you need to, at all time, ensure that when you do hormonal test, do AMH. If your AMH is very low, I'm telling you, you may not get results. For some of you that you are asking me, is it possible for the AMH? Is it possible for the AMH? Is it possible for the AMH to be improved? It is possible, but it depends your age factor. Because if your age is above 40 and your AMH is very low, you need to know that it is very, very critical that your AMH will come back, because your age will have effect. So if your AMH is very, very low, then there are some medication you could take that will help you to bring up your AMH. For any woman that's above 40, I want to tell you that the minimum that your AMH must reach is 0.5. If your ovary, your AMH is 0.5 and you're above 40, it means if you're on drugs, if you're on good medication, you can still get pregnant. So I want to advise every woman waiting on God that go and do your AMH. If you find out that you have PCOS, do not take anything that will stimulate your ovary, because it will make it worse. If anybody is telling you are ovulating and your AMH is very low, it's a lie, because sperm will not fertilize any egg from a low ovarian reserve. This is what I want to pass across to you this night, and I believe God will help everybody, every woman, every couple that is waiting on God for fruit of the womb. My name is Wojade Kehinde Samuel. I'm the fertility scientist at Abin Fertility and Andrology.